Global Real Estate World Summit UK is coming up on the 14th of October, Saturday, the 14th of October, and we're going to be spending time. Last week was amazing in the first session. Today, we're having the second session. All through this month, we're bringing speakers together, and we're going to be sharing with them and just giving you an insight and a foretaste into what we're going to be exploring together. So as you are joining right now, note the phone numbers that have been pinned on the screen. Those are the phone numbers that you need to call. Note the website, and you can go register now to be a part of the Global Real Estate World Summit UK 2023. And so it's coming up on Saturday, the 14th of October. It's a whole day affair, and I'm going to be joined by other amazing speakers that will be joining me to make this event a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm going to be speaking. I'm going to be handling some of the sessions during the event. Peter Otuyele will also be joining me and will be talking to us about how to create wealth through real estate in the UAE with a special focus on Dubai. Chika Ugo will be joining me. Chika is going to be talking to us on how to maximize opportunities and get insight into private placement offers for properties before they go public. And then BB Clement will be with me. She was with me on the broadcast last week, and it was amazing. And she's going to be talking to us about understanding your economic environment and creating a wealth mentality. Then we have Sunday at Dairy Big Bay, an amazing testimonial, and he was also with me last week, and he's going to be talking to us on how to get cheap properties in the UK. You can get properties for as cheap as 30, 40, 50,000 pounds, and you begin to make money every month for the rest of your life. You cannot afford to miss this amazing session. And then joining me also will be Catherine Aigbadon, and Catherine will be joining me tonight. Wow. So Catherine will be joining me tonight, and she's going to be sharing with us on service apartments. She's the director of the Conan Service Apartments. She's going to be sharing with us our story and just giving us insight into how you can start your own service apartment in the UK and learn from our story. And then we're going to be having Seyi Clement, and Seyi Clement is a partner at the Augustine Clement Solicitors. He's going to be talking to us about common legal mistakes to avoid when you want to go into real estate in the UK. And he's going to be joining me tonight also. So tonight, I have Catherine, tonight I have Seyi, and both of them will be joining me. It's going to be an amazing time. And then one of the speakers also is Bimbola Osage, and Bimbola will be joining me next week, Tuesday. So every Tuesday, we're going to be having an amazing time. So if you are in the UK, or you know anyone in the UK that wants to create wealth, that want to become a better version of themselves and maximize their possibility, then this event is one that they should not miss. The Global Real Estate World Summit UK 2023, coming up on Saturday, the 14th of October, from 9 a.m. all the way to 5 p.m. And it's just £1,000 for you to register. And that money covers for the masterclass and panel session. We're going to be having 10 sessions. And we're going to be having a panel session also. The money also covers for the conference material, tea break, buffet, and then we're going to be sharing some investment opportunities with you. And one of the highlights of this event is that we're going to be connecting you to a 90-day mentorship. For 90 days, all the speakers will be available to mentor you and guide you for 90 days, even after the event. But you know what? The 30% discount is now open. So if you are registering right now, instead of paying £1,000, you just pay £700. If you can pay before the end of July. So you have the whole of this month and you have the whole of July. So you can make a deposit this month, and then by July you balance up. So you'll be paying $700 instead of paying $1,000. And if you're married, you need to get involved, because if you come with your spouse, then one person will pay the full price, the other person will pay 50% less. and that's an amazing opportunity. So I'm going to be inviting my fellow speakers to join me right now. And as they join me, I believe very strongly that we're going to be having an amazing time. So let me check. Okay. Catherine is online. So then, Seyi, I've invited you. So once you accept the invite, I should be seeing you. Yes. Yes. We did it. We did it.
Don't give away the secret.
How are you doing? How are you doing, my sister?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good, good. I think Seyi too is coming on. So this is good. Seyi, we are not seeing your face. So
I don't know what is happening.
Maybe
I don't know what's
happening.
I don't know what's happening.
Maybe your camera is facing the other side. You need to click for the camera to flip to you.
Okay, let me.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So there's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Sorry, I'm not used to this technology. So pardon me.
We are all learning. It's, we are old school, but we have to adapt to the new generation. So how are you guys doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay, so you're welcome. We're going to be spending time together today just to give people a foretaste as we count down to October 14th for the Global Real Estate World Summit UK. So for the benefit of our audience, because a lot of people probably know you, some probably don't know you. So I'll start with you, Catherine. So tell us who you are and tell us about your organization, Conan Service Apartment. Just tell us a little about what you do and about yourself. Yeah.
All right. So I am Catherine Aigbadon. I'm the director of Conan Properties Limited, Conan Service Department. We were registered in 2017 and started trading then, and we are strong, 6 years strong and counting. My background actually was in pharmacy management, though I got a master's degree in business management. But I think I've always had a passion for real estate. And it all started, it kicked off 2017. So I managed a portfolio of service departments covering Dartford, London, and Essex areas in the UK. I've been doing so for 6 years. So we employ staff, and we are going strong. So that's what I do now. Yeah, so that's what I'm about.
Wow, amazing, amazing. So guys, this is a practitioner. You can hear her talking about Dartford, Essex. So she's been doing this for 6 years. They have lots of apartments that they manage. They have experience. They have practical hands-on experience. And she's going to be letting us into the secrets of how you can do the same. Because a lot of people don't know the opportunities that are available there. And that's why you need to register to join us. She will just give us some tips today, but the full version, you have to register. So Seyi, let's get to meet you. So talk to us about your organization and what you guys do, and introduce yourself.
Yeah. I am Seyi Clement. I'm a solicitor. I've been a solicitor for too long, so I won't tell you how long. Will tell you my age. I specialize.
I specialize in men also hide their age. You are not a woman now.
We have to now.
If we want to.
So I specialize in properties, properties transaction. I advise individuals and corporate organizations not only on the transactional imperatives of property acquisition or real estate investment, but also the strategic consideration in building their wealth. So it's not just the mechanism of buying or selling property, but how it fits within a strategic framework into building your wealth.
Wow.
And is where we focus on, because we look at the tax implication of what you're trying to do. We also look at potentially how it affects your pension position. So in broad terms, that is what we do.
Wow.
And in my role, I have seen investors make some of the most basic of errors, and some have made colossal errors that has pushed some investors to the brink of bankruptcy.
Wow.
The truth is that if you make an error in your real estate investment, the cost could be very high, and some of the costs are unplanned.
Wow.
Most of the costs are unplanned, and some of them can be very, very significant. So that's why I put this together so that we can share experiences of some of the mistakes I've seen over the 30 years see people make, so that we can avoid those mistakes.
Wow.
Because the mistakes can be very
I don't know if you picked up there, but he said 30 years.
Yeah.
Just
I wanted to say that you are, oh, Patrick, you got it. I wanted to say you have 3 decades of experience that you are going to be learning from.
Yes.
So, anyone listening to us right now, the first thing I will advise you to do is, while you are listening to us, if you have another device, just go straight to that website right now, www.olumideemmanuel.org/Grill UK, and go and register now. Register now so that you can start the process. It's just £1,000 for you to be a part of this, and the 30% discount window is open now. The 30% discount window is open now up until the 31st of July. That's why we are doing this. We already have loads of people that have registered. 8 people have made payment already, and we have only 50. Okay, I think we prepared for 50 slots, and they say we can have a maximum of 60 in the auditorium. You know that UK, you can't have more than what they say you can have. So if first week that we started, over about 17 people registered, 8 people have made payment. So you need to go and register. Don't think that, there's still time. Oh, I will do it later. They will tell you registration closed. So take advantage now and plug in. So let's go. Patrick, service apartment. Can you give us, how good is it? Is it not better for me to just rent my property out and be collecting rent every month? Why do I have to do service apartment? So what makes service apartments better and more profitable than just renting out my house to a family? And then what are the 1 or 2 advantages of doing that? Don't give them all the secret. Just basic.
All these questions asking, they're going to get it all before the day.
Just give them small, a foretaste.
And in recent years, there's been a lot of, there's one of the impediments to people saying, oh, I want to do real estate or property management, I can't afford it. So it's birthed, the rent-to-rent scheme, or the rent-to-rent property strategy. And that is either you're renting to HMO or renting to do service department. So first things first is you don't have to own all the properties. So that's one. And then we can explain and show you how you go about to source these properties and begin to manage them. Now, the problem most landlords, and all of you would probably testify to this, is what the most landlords have problems with: property management, making sure kept up to state. Secondly is your rent, because without the rent, how do you pay the mortgage? So what service accommodation does is we guarantee that rent, we guarantee looking after the property, and that cost is all factored into a nightly rate. Now, so why service amount and why is it more lucrative is because, first of all, you're not dealing with tenants, so you're not signing contracts with anyone. So they don't pay, guess what? Exit.
Yeah.
It's more lucrative because you can make more times than a normal rent. Now, I can't tell you that now. You'll have to come.
No, don't tell them.
So we'll have to tell you how you make the figures work for you, how you factor in all the costs and still make sure that you have a profit after doing all that.
You said something now that I think people need to hear again. I don't have to own the property.
No, you don't.
So it means that I can rent a property in the UK, I rent it from the owner of the property, and I'm using the property for short-let service apartment, and I'm making more money than the rent that I pay.
Well, I don't want my landlords to be, my landlords may be online. So we don't, but yes, you can make much more than a normal buy-to-let, how much you make in a buy-to-let. And we can go through examples on the day, make it really practical. You come with the properties that you're currently renting, and I can show you examples of how much more you can earn from that property. And I'm sure Seyi here would be able to tell them, you have to be with the right contract, you have to do it under the right contract. Again, that's something would be letting them know. So you're not if you do it under the wrong contract, well, that's not going to help. So there's a lot of learning. There's a lot that you need to know when you want to do service accommodation. You don't just get a property. Oh, is Airbnb? Please, whatever you do, don't call it Airbnb, because I just think it's great injustice. But yes, you know, come and get the right knowledge. Come and get started. The foundation is important. If you're not with the right foundation, that is why many people get it wrong. And many people say it doesn't work. Yeah, a lot of people say many people are doing it. Yeah, many people are doing it, but not many people are doing it right.
Wow. People, are you listening to this right now? This is valuable information that is being given out right now. And I want to believe that if you are serious-minded about wealth creation, you are concerned about financial freedom, and you want to come into a place where you can have enough to fulfill purpose, then you need to be in this event. It's an event that you cannot afford to miss. The date again is Saturday, the 14th of October this year, 2023. We're starting from 9 a.m. registration at the venue. We start by 8, 9 a.m. we start speaking. We have 10 sessions. We have panel session, question and answer session, and we're going to be there all the way till 5 in the evening. I'm telling you, this is an opportunity you cannot afford to miss, and it's just £1,000 per person to register. That money will give you the opportunity to get the masterclass session, the panel session, the tea break, the full buffet, all the conference materials, and then there'll be a 90-day mentorship opportunity available. So we're going to make ourselves available to you 90 days after the event to answer your questions, to guide you on one or two things that might need clarification so that you can hit the ground running. Because I personally believe that anyone can change their story within 5 years if they have the right information and they do the right thing. So call the numbers on the screen, go to the website, register now. There's a 30% discount window open now till the 31st of July. You can make a deposit this month and pay up next month. And if you're coming with your spouse, we have opened up a window of opportunity for couples. So one person will pay the full price and the other person will pay 50%. So if you are paying within this discount window, one person will pay 700, the other person will pay 350. If you are paying when the discount window is gone, one person will pay 1,000, the other person will pay 500. So take advantage of this now and plug in. So Seyi, give us some common mistakes, maybe 2 or 3 mistakes that people have made, and share 1 or 2 stories so that people can, because see, like you said, we said this over and over again. We are hosting the Global Real Estate Executive Bootcamp here in Nigeria next month from the 3rd to the 9th of July. And registration have closed for that. It's $10,000 per person. We already have over 60 people registered, so that's going. The registration is closed for that. But why am I saying that? When I started the adverts last year, because I realized that, okay, for someone to pay $10,000, Nigeria was going to an election season. People need to plan well. So I started the advert October last year to give people a lot of information. Guess what? They say, it's too expensive. 10,000. Nobody will register. I was just laughing because they don't have any idea that one mistake in real estate can cost you hundreds of millions of naira. One mistake. I've been in this industry now like 3 decades, and I can tell you mistakes of. So I wanted to let people know the importance of, because if you don't pay for knowledge, you end up paying more by the mistakes made. So give us 1, 2, or 3 mistakes that people have made or that people should avoid.
Okay. Actually, over the years, we've tried to condense areas where people make mistakes into an acronym that we call VOTE. If you want to build real estate, you have to be on the right side of vote. And at the event, I will take you through what vote stands for. I had no intention of telling you about vote today.
Okay.
But I've been persuaded by Dr. Emmanuel to give you a taster of what it's all about.
Yeah.
Vote, the V stands for vehicle. What investment vehicle are you going to use for your investment? Because that will determine a lot of things. People just follow the crowd, or my neighbor has bought a buy-to-let in their name and everybody does the same. That may not be the best thing for you. And by the time you realize that the vehicle you're using is the wrong vehicle, it's going to cost you a lot of money to change midstream. So that is, V stands for vehicle. O stands for object. What should I buy? Which is the best object for my investment portfolio? Is it going to be a service apartment? Is it going to be a residential property? Is it going to be commercial property? Is it going to be mixed-use property? Because this will significantly, choice of object will significantly affect the wealth creation of your acquisition. If you buy the wrong thing, the growth might not be as good as it should have been. The tax liability may not be as favorable as you wanted it to be. We also talk about things like SIP. For SIP alone, whether you can use SIP or not, just to learn about SIP is enough for you to come to the seminar to learn about SIP. So I'm not going to tell you about SIP. It's a pension scheme where the government actually puts money in your hands that you can use to buy properties. But we'll talk more about that.
Don't give them that one though. They need to pay for that one.
And the big one is the tax. The biggest one is the tax. If you get your tax position wrong, it could make the difference between you having a life of abundance or a life in kiri, or life of Her Majesty's pleasure. So tax is very, very important. It's probably the most important factor to consider when talking about investment in real estate. At the beginning or at the end. So you need to get that right. I was instructed in the matter where the stamp duty liability for the untrained eyes was about 27,000.
Wow. But
with the restructuring that we did, the person pays 7,000 legally because we knew the kind of reliefs that they can get. So they could have paid 24,000, but coming to us, they paid 7,000. And another transaction which we were involved with was that they came to us very late. By the time they came to us, the taxman had a bill of almost 100,000 for an estate which was more than 500,000. But because they got the vehicle wrong, they got the object wrong, and the tax liability is very, very high.
Wow.
The last, which is E, is exit. One of the mistakes people make is that they don't look at the exit from the start. You must look at how you're going to get out before you get in. Because once you get in, to change the position is difficult. So you need to get the exit, and a lot of investors get their exit strategy wrong, and it does cost them more. So that is what VOTE stands for: vehicle, object, tax, exit. Come to the event and you learn more about this.
That's enough. Oh, that is enough for everybody to run and go and register now.
Vote, I'm taking notes. Taking notes.
Vote.
It's nuggets. Really golden nuggets. Honestly, you can't afford to miss this. This is brilliant. This is just a nutshell. I'm excited already.
Yes, because listening to this, some people don't understand the power of a corporation and the importance of having a registered company under which they warehouse all their assets. They just want to have everything in their name so that they will be the one. They don't know the tax implication of having that, and that's enough. So, wow. You see, anyone listening to us right now, if you are in the UK or you are anywhere in Europe, this is something you can actually travel down, book an hotel, and come for a weekend that can transform your life, because you cannot afford to miss an opportunity like this. I know a lot of information will be passed across to you that will make the money you are going to pay so, in fact, insignificant. Because one thing that we have done over the years is that we under-promise and we over-deliver. Everyone that has ever attended any of our events, they always leave there like, wow, we didn't know it was. It's like they realize that the money we're asking for will not even, qualify for what they're going to get. It's going to be, low compared to the value they will get. So if you are listening to me right now, we're talking about the Global Real Estate World Summit UK coming up on Saturday, the 14th of October. The phone numbers are right there pinned on the screen, and the website to go to is www.olumideemmanuel.org/GREW UK, Global Real Estate World UK. You go there, you register, and then you start the process. There is a 30% discount going on right now, and I'm telling you, you cannot afford to miss it, and it will be an amazing time. I'm going to be sharing, taking like 2-3 sessions. I'm going to be talking about understanding the power of real estate investment. A lot of people don't realize how powerful real estate is, and real estate is not just a powerful vehicle of wealth creation, it's also a powerful vehicle of wealth retention. It's one of the powerful vehicles that can help you to hedge against inflation, to hedge against devaluation. It's not just an asset, but it's also a cash flow producing asset. So I'm going to be showing you all the different dimensions of the power of real estate investment so that you can take advantage of it, because what is under the ground is your own. The ground is your own. What you put on top of the ground is your own. I'm going to be showing you a lot of things about real estate that will wow you. You will be like, wow. You will realize that even you yourself, you are real estate, because you were brought from the earth and you are going back to the earth. So if you are real estate and you are not in real estate, you are not alive. So you cannot afford to miss these sessions. And I'm also going to be talking to you on how to get cheap properties in the United States of America. As cheap as $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, you get a property and you're making money every month. And I'm also going to be talking to you about real estate opportunities in Nigeria. And we're going to have a panel session. So we have 10 sessions, and then all of us will sit down, and then you ask us questions. We're going to sit down for like 2 hours. Any question you have, you ask your questions, we answer you, and then you are still going to be connected to 90 days mentorship. If you don't take advantage of this opportunity, by the time you are calling us, we'll send you bill, because you need to understand that counseling is free, but consultancy attracts a fee. And where there is a voice, there's an invoice. So if you don't take advantage of this, now even my mentorship alone is $10,000. So, and now we're going to be giving you 90 days free just because you came for this event. So don't miss it. Now, Catherine, I want us to look at personal development. You said you started out in pharmacy, you loved real estate, you went into, so there are a lot of people that, do not see the need. I was in a conference, which one I speak almost every day. So I think it was the one on Saturday, and I was telling them that for a lot of people, the last time they read a book was when they were in school. Since they left school, they've not read any book. A lot of people don't understand the importance of personal development. So speak to us. How important is it for people to develop themselves and pay for personal development? Because for many people, they can afford £1,000, but they rather want to go on holiday and do a weekend away and still be using credit card and be continuing the cycle of debt, instead of using the money to build themselves and come out of debt. So speak to us about the importance of personal development and investing in yourself.
Very key, and it can't be stressed enough. I'll give you an example of how I started. So I started, I put money in the wrong places? Yes. So I've attended so many property investments, teaching. I've paid to so many organizations that give you teachers. And what do you get out of there? Nothing. Now they just give basic information. Why? Because they know that you need more. They never give it to you. Mentorship is so important. Whatever most of us are going to see on that day, you probably could go on the internet, part of it, and get the information there. You probably could buy a book and read it. However, what is most important is that mentorship. When I started, I couldn't even afford to go for the training at that point. My friend went for the training, and it was regurgitated information, and we got started. However, we could only go so far. After the time, you got the first one, you got the second one. Why am I not getting bookings? What am I doing wrong? And that's when I connected with my mentor, and I'm still with her. Toyin of Icon Academy. I'm proud. She's my mentor. Went with her, had sessions with her, and they open your eyes. The importance of mentorship cannot be underestimated. And I do mentor. I've mentored, and I'm so proud to say I've mentored quite a few in service accommodation, all of whom are doing really well. Hopefully they attend the session and they can tell you the importance of the hand-holding that you need when you are not sure. Personal development is key. No information, nothing. If you think you're going to get it for free, it can take you so far. Just forget about it. And what you're getting is, if you're coming for my training alone, it's over £1,000, not mentioning mentorship. Now you're leveraging 6 to 8 speakers at the best, at their peak, giving you information and hand-holding you for the next 3 months. I think you're not even paying enough. Yeah. So it's so important for you to invest in yourself. For me, I took the step on the 22nd of February 2017. That's when I took action. And I registered the Aigbadon Properties Limited. And I said, well, now the only way is up. You've got to do something with it. For you, make 14th of October that day for you, the day of action, the day you take that step. Because what you're doing, I'm Seyi, 30 years, I've said, yeah, we asked Dr. Olumide, by the time you add up all the years of experience, you're leveraging all that experience during that session and for the 90 days after. So I think important is your own knowledge, your own reading, hearsay, regurgitated information can only take you so far. It is important to pay for knowledge and pay for knowledge in the right place. Here it's guaranteed. You're coming to people who are legit, ready to share information, not holding back. Okay, there's a long history of Dr. Olumide. So if not, he wouldn't have the thousands of followers he has. He's brought us on board, yes, and I'm honored to be part of the team. But really, you are getting unpolluted, undiluted information. So I can't stress it, the importance for you to be there.
Wow.
You have to pay full price. Well, again, you're not paying full price if you pay on time. So yeah, hope to see you there.
Yes, like we always say, if you think knowledge is expensive, try ignorance, it will cost you more.
Much more.
It will amaze you to know that someone that paid for the Nigerian event coming up next month, there are 6 people coming from the UK to Nigeria. There are 4 people coming from the US, 3 people from Doha, 1 from Cameroon, 1 from Cote d'Ivoire. People are coming from all over the world. $10,000. They are coming to stay with me for 1 week with a lot of other speakers here in Nigeria. And one of them, after we finished last week, called and said, sir, I see that you are doing another one in London. But all these people you are bringing in London, they are not in Nigeria. I said, no, London is different from Nigeria. That these are in London. You say, that he will register for this one too. So he now asks that, but he has paid for Nigeria. Will he now pay 700 again? I said, no, because you have already paid for Nigeria, I gave him 50% discount. I said, just go ahead and pay £500. And he's going, so he's coming to Nigeria. He's going to join us again in London for the London. So 8 people have already paid as at now. And I'm telling you, if you are listening to us right now, a lot of people, the one we're doing in Nigeria, $10,000, 2 weeks ago, someone came with 3 other people thinking that we are looking for people. Say, hey, please, that's your program. We want to attend, but it's extra. I say, no, registration has closed already. As at there, I said, we already have about 60 people. Say, what? 60 people? I say, you think everybody is poor like you? It's because people think that everybody's like them. No, people are looking for a way to save themselves from unnecessary stress. If you know the kind of stress people are going through in retirement, in their old age, they are not, they are still struggling. And people have money now. They are buying things that, you want to buy bags, shoes, designer, this, designer, that. It's time to design your future because no one will plan your future for you without your involvement. So this is an event that you cannot, we are not, everything we do is money back guarantee. So when you pay, you are hearing me now, if you come and spend the whole day and you feel this is just nothing, then we'll give you your £1,000 and you go. It's about making a difference and making impact. So register now. Take advantage of it. I've told you, we have registered to pay for 50 people maximum. They've told us the maximum we can have is 60, but I'm sensing, because advert has not even started. With the newspaper advert, I think that was supposed to start this week. I'm doing another TV advert. A TV station in the UK is interviewing me. Well, by the time all these things are done this month, most likely by next month, we'll tell you the registration is closed. So register now and take advantage of it. So Seyi, you are a lawyer. I know that lawyers, you have to read and do all kinds of stuff, but someone is listening to us right now and they are thinking £1,000, or they want to register at £700. Wow. They are thinking, £700. I've got bills to pay. You know, London people, I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay. So can you help them see how that this is a bill that they need to pay to secure their future, so that they can understand the importance of, help them see how small this money is compared to what they're going to be getting.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Listen to everybody. We all know the well-creative potential of real estate, but of all transactions, real estate also has the most loopholes that one needs to be careful about. And I can assure you that if you make the simplest mistake in terms of your real estate investment, the least it will cost you to rectify is about £3,000. That's the least it will cost you. So that's, let's say you should have bought the property in the name of a company, but you bought it in your personal name, and you now want to change it over. I can assure you it will cost you no less than £3,000. So when you look at the potential cost, and that is just the immediate lawyer's cost, land registry cost, potentially stamp duty cost, the long-term cost of that is even more than that. So if you look at £700 and look at the potential of paying £3,000, £700 becomes insignificant. Because I can tell you as a lawyer, if I know that you made a mistake, I will charge you well for it, because you should have consulted before making that mistake. Yeah. And they know that you're desperate about that time. So everyone is going to take advantage of mistakes you made. So when we talk about £700 and the cost that you could incur if you make a mistake, £700 is nothing. Most lawyers will charge you £300 an hour. So we're talking about 2 hours of lawyer's time. That is not much. That is not much. If you consider the potential losses you could incur. Many people look at investment, real estate investment, and don't look at the pension side of it. What many people are losing without considering the pension side of it is colossal. We know that the government gives you money for your pension, because for every money you put in your pension scheme, the government gives you 20% back. But people don't look at that the pension can be rolled into property. So once you're slaving away saying, oh, I don't have the deposit, but your pension fund is sitting there doing nothing. Opportunities that you could have. But we'll talk about that. Let me tell you that in terms of your potential, if you get things wrong, the potential can be very, very catastrophic. So to avoid all that, £700 is nothing.
Wow, this is rich.
Lawyer, I can tell
you. Even me and learning, I need to come and consult you for my. So you already have a customer. Me, I'm coming for consultation. Wow, this is amazing, amazing. Now, these are just 2 speakers out of all of us that will be speaking. There are 8 of us that will be speaking to you. 8 speakers, 10 sessions in one day. What's going to be your excuse? We're going to be telling you a lot that will help you to be able to create wealth. So we're going to be looking at all kinds of stuff. And every Tuesday this month, we're going to be give you this footage. So the date again is Saturday, the 14th of October this year, 2023. And the venue, you guys will help me call the venue with your London language. Maybe it's Catherine, you help me use London language. The Ver Grand Canal, you know. So what is the venue? Help me call it.
The Ver Grand Corner, is it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe.
The Ver Grand Corner. Okay.
The Ver Grand Corner.
Okay. So you heard what they said. Me, I'm in Nigeria. They are the Ukrainian. So the venue is that they said. The Very Grand Corner Rooms 61 to 65 Great Queen Street, London. And the money you're paying, £1,000, we cover for the masterclass, the panel session, all the conference materials. There's going to be a lot of free stuff that we're going to be giving out. And then, you know, there's tea break, there's buffet lunch, and then we're connecting everyone to a 90-day mentorship. It's an opportunity you cannot afford to miss. And there's a 30% discount window open now. And you can register now by going to the website that is pinned on the screen right now. Register, make a deposit this month, balance up next month so that you can take advantage of the discount window. I'm so excited because one of the things that we're going to be helping you to understand is that you can create wealth faster than you think. A lot of us want to do things on our own. You heard what Catherine said. So I want to buy a house so that I can do, you know, service apartment. No, you don't need to buy a house. Now, that's a secret that many people don't know. That alone will help you. And how to come under a corporation instead of you doing things on your own, you buy it under your company name, and there are a lot of tax write-off, a lot of things. You don't need to own anything. Let the company own everything, and then you are the one enjoying it. So we're going to be showing you some stuff that these are what rich people do. When you are working for salary 9 to 5, doing three, 4 jobs, it's multiple struggle. They will tax you first. But rich people will spend all the money before they now stop tax. At the end of the day, we will say we don't have any profit. We'll use it to buy property and then we move it. So it's tax avoidance. So you know how to avoid paying big taxes because the United Kingdom is a capitalist environment. And the capitalist environment is for entrepreneurs, not for salary earner. So somebody said we should put the address. You don't need address, my brother or my sister. What you need is the dates. Once you know the dates, go and register. Address is on that website. Because me, I don't know this is your London corner, Grand corner. So forget address. London is the venue. Date is October 14th, Saturday, October 14th. Address is in London. So just go to the website. Once you register now, once you go to the website, the first thing you will see is this. This is what you will see there, which is the advert. You're going to see this once you go to the website. This is what you will see there. So you see all the address, everything there. So whoever is asking for the address, the date and the address is that website. That website is the address. Once you go there, you will get what you need so that we'll be able to enjoy this opportunity. So let's begin to wrap it up. So what will be your final word? Catherine, what's your final word for everyone? And then we'll wrap up with Seyi. Yeah.
2 words, take action. That's all you need to do.
Wow.
There's not, like, say no more. We've said it all, really. What you're getting, I can certainly let you know right now, exceeds, I mean, it's nothing compared to what you're going to get. Even in the few minutes that Seyi spoke, I'm taking notes, and I know the importance of what it honestly be there.
Wow.
A lot has been said about service accommodation. There's a lot of myths. There's a lot of, they're going to, regulate. Come and ask the question and get the answer to your question. Come and hear it for yourself so you can start off. Choose to work, not having to work. I choose to work. I work one day in pharmacies. I just don't want to do this, but I enjoy. But get to a stage where you have freedom of time to do what you want to do, and your work, your 9 to 5 is just a choice. You don't even have to be in 9 to 5, and you can still live the life you want to live.
Wow. take action, because 1,000 good intentions are not as powerful as one action. The journey of 1,000 miles does not begin with a step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step that is taken. Until you take that step, the journey is only in your mind. So that's the final word from Catherine, and it's an opportunity for everyone to ensure that they join us for this event. Seyi, what will be your final word for us?
It's just to say that people should appreciate the level of expertise that you'll be getting on that day for amounts that single consultation will cost you more than that. So we're bringing 10 people with colossal level and wealth of experience. People are doing it, not just people who read the book and come and give you stuff from the book. People are doing it so you get practical experience from it. One thing one must know is that there's absolutely no other area of investment that can build lasting wealth as quickly as real estate, if you get it right. And what we're trying to do is so that you get it right and you don't make simple mistakes, simple, avoidable mistakes.
Wow, wow, amazing.
So we'll see you on the day. It is. The power of real estate is amazing.
Wow, wow. So everyone, you heard the date again is Saturday, the 14th of October. It's a whole day affair. We start from 9 a.m. all the way to 5 p.m. By 8 a.m., the hall is open, fully set, and 9 on the dot, we hit the ground running. 10 sessions, 8 speakers, one day, just £1,000. And it's something that you cannot afford to be. So if you are married, the discount window is open now. It's 30% discount, so you pay £700. If you're married, what we have done is one person will pay 700, the other person will pay 350, because we want couples to come together. I'm very passionate about couples doing a lot of stuff together so that we can be able to build wealth together and develop ourselves to build transgenerational wealth. So you don't want to come alone and then you get home and your spouse is like, what did they tell you? You say, actually, they said this, they said no. Two of you should come, listen together. There are things you will hear, there are things the other person will hear. You begin to make plans, because you don't want to come down from the mountain like Moses with glory in your eyes and you're coming to meet people that didn't see God. It's going to cause a lot of issues. So, and in marriage, somebody is a risk taker, somebody is risk averse, and then you want to go out there and say, no, you cannot risk our money. I was not there. What did they tell you? No. When two of you come, you hear together, you're able to go back home, sit down, and plan together, because one of the major causes of marital and family crisis is money. Money is among the top 3 causes of marital crisis. When it comes to marital and family crisis, it's communication, sex, money, third parties, and unrealistic expectations. Those are the top 5. The top 3 is communication, sex, and money. So everyone in a relationship, you need to know how to handle this money issue, because it has messed up a lot of marriages. So you need to come together and then come and enjoy yourself at this event. So thank you, guys. It's nice to have you join me today. So next week, Tuesday, we'll do it again, and I'm going to be having Peter Otuyele that will be talking to us about properties in Dubai. I'm going to be having Bimbola Osage that will be talking to us about collaboration, building wealth through collaboration. It's going to be an amazing time, and I tell you, you cannot afford to miss it. So this video, I'm going to put this video on IGTV now, so you can watch the video. You can send the video to as many people or tell them to come watch it. And I'm also going to put it on our TV station, Common Sense TV. So you can go to my CSTV on YouTube. The video will be there so that you can listen to the video over and over again and direct people to come and hear us. Last week edition is already on IGTV. It's also on the YouTube. This one will also be there so that people can go there, listen, and make informed decision. So thank you, guys. I appreciate you for joining me today. And let's keep pushing. And I look forward to us being a blessing to people as they come in October. Thank you. So if you have any question for us, audience, I'm going to be around for like 5 minutes to take few questions. Guys, I'm releasing you. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Okay. Then.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if anyone has a question for me, you can type it out and then I'm going to be able to answer your question. So you can send me a question. So I'm going to be here for like 5 more minutes, 10 minutes max, just to answer any last minute questions you have. You have all the details on the screen, the Global Real Estate World Summit UK. So let me hear from you. Go and register now. We have limited slots. Many times, when we say we have limited slots, a lot of people think that it's just marketing gimmicks, and they now suddenly realize that the door is closed. So if you're in the UK, anywhere in the UK, you just come to this event. Whether you're in Manchester, you're in Liverpool, even if you're in Ireland, if you're in Europe, you can come from Paris, you can come from, are you into real estate now? The person is asking me if I'm into real estate now. I've been into real estate since 1998. Oh. Maybe you don't know much about what I do. I'm a pastor and businessman. I run a real estate company that has existed since 2001. The real estate company alone started in 2001. So I've been in real estate for a while. Yeah. Any other question? So note these numbers on the screen and note the website and go and take advantage of that. The numbers on the screen are available. So, and then I'm going to put this on IGTV. So thank you all. I'm going to be logging out now, but I'm going to post this on IGTV so that you can watch the entire session. God bless you all. Hey, David, well done. Are you in Nigeria or Dubai? You're a globetrotter now. Where is the location of the summit? London, England. The location is in London, England. So go and register now and you get the full address. You don't need money to register. So go and register and then you get the full details. Because so somebody still insisting they just want to get the full address. So the address is Diver Grand Canal. So I don't know how to pronounce your language well. Diver, so TJ 2013. Diver Grand Canal Rooms. So it's 61 to 65 Great Queen Street. 61 to 65 Great Queen Street, London. So when you go to the website, it's simple. That just the date is October. So King Chika to register is £1,000, but we are doing 30% discount if you register between now and 31st of July. So you go and register now, and then you deposit, and next month you complete your payment. But if you cannot pay in July, you have till October to pay, and it's £1,000. Okay, what's my advice, Sadiq? What's my advice for a young man considering going to real estate? My advice for you is go for mentorship and training. If you can afford to come for training, if you can't come for the one we are doing in Nigeria, that is $10,000, we can give you, somebody still asking for postcode. Go to the website now and just register. All the address will be given to you. But the postcode is WC28 5DA. WC28 5DA. That's the postcode. But the best thing to do, Campemoa. The best thing to do is just go to that website, olumideemmanuel.org/Grew UK, register. The banner is there. You just download the banner so that you have all the details, and then you register so that we have your data, you get the account detail, and you start paying. Because we don't want anybody to miss this opportunity. We don't want it at all. So if you want to go into real estate, start by going for training or mentorship. So you can contact us. We can give you the real estate masterclass pack plus 1 year mentorship. You can start with that one. Or if you can afford to attend the Lagos edition, it's 7.5 million naira. And it's from Monday the 3rd to Sunday the 9th of July. It's 1 week fully residential at the Sheraton Hotel in Lagos. So if you can afford to do that, fine. If not, just look for someone that is already in the real estate industry to mentor and guide you, and you take it from there. Okay, guys, God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. So next week, Tuesday, we'll do it again.